not pass judgment on anyone unless you have talked to them one-on-one. I don't care what the story is.
Right.
While Michael Jackson was known for being soft-spoken, he didn't hesitate to put interviewers in their place when they crossed the line. In one of the most heartbreaking moments on live television, Michael Jackson opened up to Oprah about having vitiligo, a condition that causes loss of skin pigment.
When did the color of your skin start to change?
Oh boy, sometime after Thriller, around Off the Wall Thriller, sometime
and what did
around.
You
I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger and I used to hear that people used to say Michael Jackson bleached his skin, I used to thought, I was thinking to myself back then, and this when I was a child, I used to think that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like, what you mean he bleached his skin? I never believed that story, by the way. I always thought it was like some kind of condition that he had. What do you mean he bleached his skin because he wanted to be? That just never made sense to me, but whatever.
I mean,
it's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad.
And then came one of the most disappointing follow-up questions imaginable.
So, okay, I just want to get this straight. Yeah. You are not taking anything to change the color of your skin?
Oh, God, no.
You did not purposely?
We're trying to control it, and using makeup evens it out because it makes blotches on the skin, and I have to even out my skin. But you know what's funny? Why is that so important? I'm a great fan of art. I love Michelangelo. If I had a chance to talk to him or read about him, I would want to know about what inspired him to become who he is, not about who he went out with last night or why he decided to sit out in the sun so long. What's wrong with, I mean, that's what's important to me.
He shut that down real quick. Nowadays, that line of questioning would not go well. If your question needs a disclaimer before you even ask it, that's probably a sign not to ask it. Right after Michael finished explaining how much the press calling him Wacko Jacko hurt him, Barbara Walters followed up with this.
You should not say he's an animal. Should not say he's Jacko. I'm not a Jacko. I'm Jackson.
How do you feel when they
call
you?
Bars.
Yeah, Wacko Jacko. Where'd that come from? Well, some English tabloid. I have a heart and I have feelings. I feel that when you do that to me.
I don't want this to sound insulting. I'm just going to be straight with you. But you are somewhat eccentric, to say the least. The way you dress, the way you look, it invites attention. The whole appearance, you don't think that calls the paparazzi to you?
No.
No?
No. Maybe I like to live that way. Maybe I like to dress that way. I don't want paparazzi, really. But if they come, be kind. Write the right kind thing to write.
Michael, is it the journalist's role or the press's role to be kind?
To be kind?
And it made things even worse considering he had already explained how paparazzi and the media basically followed him every second of his life.
You had to come in, or you felt you had to come in through the
Golly! What was this recorded on a toenail? Why is this static in my ear? Now, first of all, y'all gotta understand, I feel like y'all don't be putting yourself in these celebrity shoes. Like, imagine a paparazzi following you everywhere you go. Like, you can't go nowhere, you can't step out your house without having a camera and thousands of people flashing lights in your face. Y'all can't even fathom no shit like that. Y'all will probably lose y'all mind. Y'all will probably go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So, when y'all be judging these celebrities and saying they act this way, or they do this, or they do that, or it's negative stuff about them in the press, you gotta understand. These people have microscopes on them, and they get followed by the paparazzi. They always have cameras in their face 24/7. Like, you don't know what that's like. So I feel like you got to look at it from their perspective too.
I've been doing it for years. In many lobbies I've never seen the front door. I've been running for my life like that, hiding, getting away. You can't go that way because they're over there.
And the Michael Jackson case, he been having to deal with this since he was like 10 years old. So he was a child superstar. So
well, let's go this way. Pretend we're going that way, and we'll go that way. Somebody say, "Hold on, stop. This person deserves their privacy. You are not allowed to go there." I go around the world dealing with running and hiding. I can't take a walk in the park. I can't go to the store. I have to hide in a room. You feel like you're in prison.
Even when he was young, he didn't hesitate to stand up for his brothers. Like the moment a host mocked his younger brother and he immediately stepped in.
Randy, what do you do?
Well, Michael, he has a rock collection. And so I added some rocks.
I'll be doggone. Randy, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. No, that's interesting. A kid that has rocks is okay. All right, now I know. Janet?
When Lisa Marie Presley and Michael sat down with Diane Sawyer, and the interview somehow turned into showing the most out-of-pocket audience questions possible.
Let's play one or two.
We want to know if you've done the thing.
Michael, I know that this is an intimate
Hey.
question, but are you having
Hey, mind y'all business, man.
Marie?
Are you guys intimate?
Man, y'all nosy.
Wow. This is about the skepticism. Yes, yes, yes. And we have read in the paper.
They handled it pretty well. But there's no chance those questions would fly today. And somehow things only got worse when Diane asked an even crazier question under the excuse that people wanted to know.
People still are not, they don't feel they've heard everything about the whiteness of your skin, and that it's not somehow a choice on your part. It is a decision on your part some way, the way you look.
And for all the dumb people that keep saying he didn't have vitiligo, it's literally pictures of him. All you got to do is do a little bit of research. On the autopsy, it say he had vitiligo, and it's literally pictures. And I think I seen one picture of him like on a phone and stuff like that. Like you can see it on, like you can visibly see the shit. So for all y'all saying he didn't have it, just do a little bit of research, you fucking bot. Okay, that's all I'm asking. Y'all don't be doing research or nothing. Y'all just be going with Twitter talking points. Like, bro, get off the internet. But in order to do research, you have to be on the internet. But you get what I'm saying? Like, stop running with these narratives, man, and go do some research.
Come from?
I think it creates itself, nature.
Do you wish you were the color you were again?
Do I wish I was the
That
You have to ask
color.
nature that. I love black. I love
Do you wish
black.
you were that way?
I envy her because she can tan and I can't.
It was later reported that both of them regretted doing the interview, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. In one of the few documentaries Michael ever allowed, Living with Michael Jackson, he opened up about how his own father used to make fun of his wide nose and acne growing up, which left him with a lot of insecurities.
Father and your brothers tease you about your appearance as an adolescent.
My father did. And some cousins did. And one cousin would always, look this to me when he see me, like, want to pop my pimples. I would just go to the bedroom and cry,
Is it true that your father used to say you had a fat nose?
Yeah.
What did he say?
God, your nose is big. You didn't get it from me.
And it wasn't just at home either. Even as a kid, he had rough experiences with fans constantly mocking his appearance.
One time we were in an airport, I remember, I think it was somewhere like Virginia or something. Some lady recognized my brothers and all of us. He goes, "Oh my God, it's the Jackson 5. Where's little Michael? Where's little Michael?" And another person goes, "There he is." And she goes, "Ugh, what happened?" Just like that. And
Wow.
God, I just could have died right there.
So after opening up about all that, it was pretty shocking to see the interview immediately turn into accusations about plastic surgery.
You've had implants in your cheeks.
Oh God.
You've had a dimple made
Oh,
in your
please,
chin.
please,
You've had your
please.
lips enlarged.
Oh,
You've had
please,
your
that's
eyelids
stupid.
reconstructed,
That's
eyelids
stupid.
reconstructed.
It's stupid.
None of
Come
it's
on,
true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up.
While he wanted to fully focus on his solo career and stop touring with the Jacksons, family pressure dragged him back into touring with the Jacksons, and the interviews make it painfully obvious he was not feeling it anymore.
Mayor? Okay.
Let's get the mayor back here.
I'm rolling.
Hey guys, what'd you think of this? Were you ever afraid when you saw that big crowd?
Never afraid.
Never afraid. It's a lot of excitement, and it's nice to see the fans all come out.
When someone tells you they're opening with a question, you expect a question to be asked.
First question, Michael, welcome to New York.
Thank you very much.
Michael Jackson was arrested by
Tell my
Los
first
Angeles
question.
police in a case that was later closed after investigators found no evidence of wrongdoing, but that still didn't stop the arrest from becoming physically painful for him.
They manhandled me very roughly with the handcuffs, the way they tied them too tight behind my
Behind
back.
your back?
Yeah, and they put it in a certain position knowing that it's going to hurt and affect my back. Now I can't move. It keeps me from sleeping at night.
But despite the interviewer already knowing the case had been dropped, he kept pressing him about it.
Would he turn around and say, Michael Jackson molested me, if it weren't true?
Because parents have power over children. They feel they have to do what their parents say. But money is the root of all evil. This isn't him. This is not him.
So you don't think this comes from him, this comes from his parents?
No, this is not him. No, I know his heart.
And even after Michael answered, it still apparently wasn't enough, eventually leading his media team to step in. since it involved an ongoing legal matter.
If you were innocent, why would you pay?
I'm not allowed to talk on that.
He was subjected to some of the most just intrusive kinds of things that you could ever imagine. I can only try to put myself into that situation and say, look, if money could make that situation go away, maybe that was the calculus then.
In the end, Michael Jackson was found not guilty on all criminal charges related to the case. But even after being found not guilty and winning the case, he still walked out of court looking defeated, because by then the media had already decided the narrative.
There it is, all 10.
That's what it be, man. Like when you get allegations like that leave like a stain on your name, bro. We protected Michael Jackson's legacy at all costs. The man was innocent. They investigated the man for years on years and years on years and found absolutely nothing. They raided his house at random times. He didn't even know. They went in there and found nothing. So I don't know what all this, you get what I'm saying? But you know what they say, man. A lie is more entertaining than the truth. So, but yeah, man, they try to destroy his legacy. We ain't gonna talk about the industry game that they played on how Michael Jackson owned the Beatles catalog and half of Sony Music, and we not about to get we ain't about to get into all that, man. But
Counts not guilty on all 10 counts. Michael Jackson will be walking out of this courtroom a free man.
An interviewer didn't take the hint after Michael politely declined an interview and still ignored the multiple people on his team repeatedly saying no.
Wonderful, loving night. What did it mean to you that Elizabeth Taylor came out for you?
No interview. No interview. Gene, he's just gonna walk with you. He's gonna walk with you, Gene. He's gonna walk with you.
Thank you for everything. Oh, it's a great night. But were you pleased that Elizabeth came out for you?
Jeannie, please. Gene, no interview. Just walk with him, darling.
Just walk with him, darling. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the video. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger. We out of here, man. This is Michael Jackson shutting down disrespectful interviewers. And yeah, man, Michael Jackson, man, the king of pop, the greatest entertainer to ever live. What can I say, man? He was the greatest. But yeah, I'm out of here.